What is up? Hey, what's up, guys? What's up? What's up? Welcome back to the channel, my viewers. What's up, Jerry? Yeah, let's get it. We gotta win this game. The Ravens lost, of course. We did the hate watch stream a few days ago. You have to win this game. I don't care what the score is. You have to just win. Just win this game. Win this game, and you put yourself at 7-5 in prime position to overcome the AFC North. Because you be 7-5, and then the Ravens be sitting at they 6-6. You beat them. You win this game and next game, it changes the tides of a lot of things. You be sitting at 8-5, 6-7, and you have full momentum going in. I'm like, please, let's go out there and play your style. Stop the run the football, and do not turn the ball over. So you gotta stay ahead. Player haters, ball watch. Good job, Bunkles. Yeah, the Bunkles they did their thing. Joe Burrow coming back. Did his thing. I was like, good. If the Steelers can capitalize real good, if they can win today and next week, that'd be good. That'd be big time for them right there. So you gotta go out there and handle business. But we gotta start off with the first one. So Bills get the ball first. Come on. Got a blocker, tackle down. I seen our boy Minkah Fitzpatrick. He had a strip sack today. I was watching a few games. He had a strip sack, and he also had a pick 2. That was cool to see. Hope we have some strip sacks today as well. I need a few of those. I wonder why I see the game on here. I was like, the game on here it's on showing locally, so they ain't got it on saying check. You have to switch to the TV, the YouTube TV. Okay, 1st and 10. The Bills the ball first. Handoff. Oh, first play. James Cook on the first play. Come on, guys. Lock in. 18-yard run. The whole side kind of fakes it that way. He does misdirection and cut back. Having a smart running back, so make sure y'all stop that. Coach Tomlin, he was mad. He's like, what the fuck? He's like, man, don't start this shit today. Don't start this today. Come on. They're trying to run the ball. They make incomplete pass. Tyson almost got there. He almost got there. It could have been a pick. You get there fast enough on that play. Our run defense is around 100 yards a game. Not the best, of course, but against some top level running backs, we have done a good job against some of the top guys this season. So let's try to do that again if we can. We'll see. Okay, 2nd and 10 now. James Cook gets the handoff, and he's tackled down. Who's that? Yaha Black. Only getting him to about 1 or 2 yards. Okay, now you get stopped. Get off the field on 3rd down. Get off the field on 3rd. Get off the field on 3rd. It's 3rd and 7. They got 3 yards. I'm going to get an extra yard a little bit. I feel like I got 2. Get off the field on 3rd. Come on. Pressure coming in. And they playing soft covers on the outside. It's wide open for 1st down. I feel like teams always score on this on their first drive. For some reason, they playing so far off. I'm like, you playing so far off. It's Brandon Cooks too, getting the 1st down. He only been here for a little bit. What's up, Byron? What's up? What's up? So far, so shaky. Okay, nice tackle right there. James Cook only gets 1 yard in the play. He's a wide with the tackle. But they got to stop playing so soft on like 3rd down, like 3rd and 7. We playing 10 yards off. He said, guess who caught the pass? Yep, Brandon Cooks. Somebody the Steelers could have signed, but they decided not to. I don't know why. But Brandon Cooks, I'm like, it would have been better signing than MVS. MVS hasn't played yet, but Brandon Cooks, he's been actively playing for the past few years, so And he ran the most. He ran the most routes without a target too, as well. As for receiver, he put up the Saints, but now with the Bills, third down, they're gonna use them. They'll utilize them here and there as well, ease them into things. I wouldn't mind if Brandon Cooks on our team, but we'll see how things go. Hopefully, we run this football today. Run the football, run the football, and run the football. If you do that, you'd be good. But defensively, you just gotta get off the field on third down. The 2nd and 14 now. If you can get an incomplete pass or a sack here would be great. But if you get an incomplete pass, it'd be great. 2nd and 14. They'll try to get some chunk yards to make it third and manageable. So we're playing a 4-3 defense. That's a little different. TJ Watt off the edge. They get a James Cook. He only gets a few yards on that play, so it should be like, 2nd and 11? I mean, 3rd and 11 or maybe 3rd and 10, depending. That's 3rd and 10. Yeah, he got a few yards on that play. 4 yards. So now it's 3rd and 10. You have to get off the field on third down. Come on, Steelers. It's been a recurring thing for a while for us. It's 3rd down. James Pierre. Yeah, Patrick Queen coming to the line. I don't know if he's blitzing or if he's going to drop back. We're going to see what he do. He's dropping back in coverage. And it's picked off. Who's that? Eccles? Finally made a play. He finally made a play. Eccles with a pick. I don't know how he took that ball away. Look at that. 21 takeaways for the Steelers. Look at that. Oh, he just got it right there. It fell in his lap. He said, hold on to it. You see, I always say when you fall down with it, you can get to catch that ball. See, he ain't having his hands, but he fell down, so he just fall in his lap, and he got it. Good play. Like that. He finally made a play. And that was against Gabe Davis, too. That's like a mismatch a little bit versus a 6'5" target. Good play. That's how you make up for it, defense. Good stuff right there. We'll take it. Now make sure you capitalize, of course. Make sure you capitalize. Good turnover right there. Like Brandon Eccles finally made a play. Cause last week he was getting cooked last week. I was like, man. So Samuel is here too as well. We'll see how he does. If I ease him into things at different sets. I believe he's number 22. I'm like, Brandon Eccles finally made a play. I'm like, thank you. That was a nice play right there. Josh Allen threw that ball inside. Now I feel like if he threw it outside, it would have been incomplete. Because on the way Eccles on the play, he was on there tight, so it was still been complete. But since he threw it inside, it gave Eccles a chance to play on the ball too, not just deflect it. He was able to get down there, and he was smart. You can't get it, just fall down. If you play football, just fall down, let it fall on your body, and then secure the interception. We'll take it. For last week, our defense could have had about about what, like 2 or 3 picks. They kept dropping them. So far today, they caught one. That's good. That's good right there. That was good for us. Now let's see how the offense look. Aaron Rodgers I didn't know he had that many fractures in his wrist. I know his wrist was fractured, but they said that. I don't know they revealed that before the game too. It was like Aaron Rodgers has 3 different fractures in his wrist. I'm like, don't tell the people that. And they said it's about based off pain tolerance. The defender's about to grab that arm in the pal or something. You never know. Make sure to sack him. Like, make sure you fall on that arm, fall on that hand. Right there, they said he got 3 different fractures. I thought it was just 1 fracture. I said 3 different fractures. I said, oh. I said, hopefully you get this ball out fast. Can't hold the ball too long because he got injured by holding the ball too long. He hurt himself a little bit. I mean, he can't hold the ball that long, Rodgers. I think you're playing college football again. Now, Rodgers, 19 touchdown passes to just 7 interceptions, 196 passing yards per game. Playing pretty solid so far. Not that Aaron Rodgers is old, but good enough to help us win. You know. Let's see. Run this football. And Rodgers happy. He's smiling. He's like, man, I can't wait to be out here. And Roger Jones is on IR, so we'll be seeing some different stuff. Rodgers rolling out. He got DK Metcalf on a little motion action. Okay, I like that play. I like that. Trying to find DK Metcalf early with the ball. DK Metcalf could easily have about 800 yards right now this season. He got like 500, I think close to 600 ish. He at least had 830 yards this season. Just a few times where he was wide open and they missed him. You know, underthrown passes, especially a Charger game like that. So hopefully they get him involved a lot more. I'm like, you have a guy who could be a top-level target for you. You got Jonas Smith going in motion now. I think they're playing zone because they're not even following. So Rodgers got a brace on his hand too, as you see. The not James Conner. I keep saying James Conner like his years ago. Jaylen Warren. They were the same number. They were number 30. Jaylen Warren with the first down run. I've been calling the man James Conner for years. Is that first down? Oh, come on. Well, it's not a first down run. I thought it was first down. He's running again. I guess we're running it from the... We're going to have Jaylen Warren as one of the blockers, I guess. Hopefully, if they give the game well, he just runs straight up the... Oh, never mind. Wrap the gun. A fullback dive. That's first. Blow the whistle. Good. Jaylen Warren's throwing his feet. Gets a few yards on that play. Now for the first. Yeah, Rodgers got like a brace thing on his wrist like that. We'll see how things go because the pressure gonna come eventually. You know, there's no game I see a quarterback never get pressure. You get pressure at least once, so we'll see how he deliver that ball out fast and not try to take a hit or anything. Okay, it's 1st and 10. You got Metcalf motioning out. A pitch to the outside. Jaylen Warren, no one is there to block him. And he loses some yards on that run right there. Just keep everything inside. The outside runs are cool and all, but our O-line is a little banged up right now. Just keep everything inside. Because if they ought to block the first guy, he can get over there that fast. Probably have some good yardage, but keep everything north and south, I feel like right now, until we can start establishing things. And 2nd and 12 now. Let's see. Rodgers dropping back on the screen pass to Jaylen Warren. He gets a few yards. Couldn't stay on his feet. Milano with the tackle. Now it's 3rd down. 3rd and 10. Let's see the Steelers have on 3rd down. It'd be good to get some points at least off this turnover. Let's see we actually pass the ball to the sticks and not try to throw some underneath play. Jaylen Warren probably should try one of his hurdles right there. Stay on his feet. He's 3rd and 10 now. Do not throw this pass underneath no game well for no screen. He's not going to get 10 yards. Throw the ball to the sticks, please. Rodgers. Had Calvin Austin. Tre'Davious White on the play, breaking it up. Now, that could have been PI because Tre'Davious White never turned around and he grabbed the hand too. Yeah, now, Calvin Austin is 5'7", so I don't think you've seen the ball coming, but that could have been, you know, it depends on how the referee's going to call it. It could go either way because Tre'Davious White never turned around. He never turned around like this and grabbed it. He never turned around. He never turned around like that. He just like looked at the receiver, grabbed his hand, and then jumped up. So I guess it depends, but yeah. She didn't like that pass on 2nd down. Yeah, 2nd down one was just like a little dump off screen. It should try something in the middle. Try something in the middle of the field. Got a turnover, but didn't get any points. At least they were able to get, you know, 1st down or something like that. At least get the defense a little breather, but you got to capitalize on those turnovers. You have to. But they capitalized on turnovers. So we'll see if we can get another stop defensively. See how this game kind of go. I don't care what the score is in this game. This game could be 3-0. As long as we win it. As long as we win this game. I don't think that matters to me. To stay ahead of the AFC North and also get yourselves in prime position to take control of the North. Because if you win this week, and then you can win next week, be 8-5 and the Ravens be 6-7, you'll be in prime position to handle business like that. After that, you'll only have the Dolphins, you have the Browns, you have some games you can win. And Lions are a good team, but we've seen them, of course, on the O-line and stuff, get discombobulated a little bit the past few games and stuff. So you definitely have a chance like that to try to win the AFC North for the first time since 2020. So we'll see. But you got to win this game. You got to capitalize on turnovers. You got the interception, so you got some points. So at least got a field goal off that or something. But we'll see. The defense can make something happen. Hopefully, the next time the defense take it away, they can score. They take it away. Let's see what the defense have. It was Cook muscling his way through. It's 2nd and 2. Remember, no points off turnovers. Yeah, they got to start getting points off turnovers. That's how you won the Colts game. The Colts game, our offense didn't play like super well, but we did score off turnovers. Scored a few touchdowns off those turnovers. Was able to hold off enough to win, even though the offense was a little shaky in that game like that. But they scored off those turnovers in that Colts game. Let's see if we can try to do something now. It's 1st and 10 now. Another run. The Steelers not stopping anything on the run. I don't know what's going on. Like, they're not even trying to. They're not even tackling on the run. Like, come on, man. Like, no one is up. Like, there's no pressure up at the gut. You can get touched until you get to Ramsey, which is about 10 or 12 yards back. Move the safeties them up to the box. Another 1st down run. This keep happening. They almost hit. It's crazy. They almost hit 100 rushing yards already. They had like 60. I think what's the name? James Cook had 40. And those back-to-back runs right there, they had like 70 yards. I think close to 70 yards rushing already, and it's not in the first quarter. Not even over. So. If this keep happening, you're not going to win this game. Unless you pull off some miracle. Like, you got to stop the run. Okay, finally. A tackle for loss. Hurt big in the moment. I prefer, Josh Allen's a good player, but I prefer him to have the ball in his hands. Especially with the way things looking. The receiver core is. I prefer him to have the ball in his hand. And see if we can, get some turnovers. But, now he don't have to throw the ball. They're getting 10, 12 yards a pop every carry. The Queen again Out of position. Yep. I'm like right through the gap. The linebacker should be right there meeting them. It shouldn't be like before, as soon as he get the ball, he get past, and like the first person touch him is Ramsey. Like, no, that's a false start. Like, first person touching him should not be Ramsey. I mean, Ramsey about 10 yards back. I'm like, the first person touching him is the safety. I'm like, come on, you be right there in that gap, waiting for the run. It's 2nd and 17 now. Okay, we're playing a little tighter. We got the safeties in the box. A screen. A little short of first down. They call it a penalty. Face mask. There's no foul for face mask. Okay, I'm like, and they're just calling stuff. I'm like, some of the referees want to just be on TV. It's not a face mask call. Yeah, he grabbed the football. That was no face mask. I'm like, come on. Some referees just want to be on TV, I think. His own teammate grabbed his face mask, but ain't no face mask. It's 3rd and 10. Get off the field. Get off the field. We got Herbig, Highsmith, and White all out there at the same time. I guess Herbig is coming from the gut. We're gonna see. Somebody's hand warmers on the field though. Pressure is in. Bro, almost got a sack. He got the ball away. It's 4th down. We take it though. There you go. That's the pressure I want to see on 3rd down. They missing 2 of the old linemen. That's the pressure I want to see. Herbig getting right in there. Look, coming right from the gut. You got TJ Watt on the edge, coming in, closing in, get chipped. Somebody get there, and Herbig get there, and Allen just stays up, try to get the ball, get it away. We'll take that. The pressure. It's 4th and 10. They going for it on 4th and 10? Oh, I'm gonna say I know they're going for it on 4th and 10. I guess they thought they needed try to get the false start penalty, to trick something. Let's see if they can get a long field goal. But I don't know. Not in this stadium. I thought they were going for on 4th and 10. I say, I know about to disrespect it like that. Going for on 4th and 10. But that's a nice, of course, stop by the defense. The defense is doing good so far. They allowed some chunk plays in the run, but they haven't made up for it here and there. We need to get some points though on the board, because the way things are going, if you can get the points on the board and start keeping things hemmed in, you're good. Let's see. Calvin Austin. Let it bounce back, touch back. Let's see what the Rodgers have. Steelers defense get a turnover on the first time out there. Then they force a punt. Getting pressure in on that 3rd down. Now let's see if the offense can capitalize. Let's see what the offense have. That was good stuff by the defense, though. Defense getting in there. Now, they had to do a better job on that run game as well. They did a better job at the end. Had 2 tackles for losses on the run. after those big chunk plays, but can't allow it to happen because if you allow that to happen, one of them break free eventually, especially like James Cook. Last week, the Texans got 8 sacks. 8 sacks on Josh Allen. It was just destroying him like that in that game. It was going crazy. We can make sure we do the same thing. I'm put this camera charger. Let's see what our offense have. Who wants to win? So I can do the post-game show. I can do my game MVPs again as well. If we win, get game MVPs, top player of the game. And then I also can do, what went right, since we won. And, I can chill the rest of the day. I can go watch Welcome to Derry, episode 6. I can go watch that. It'd be peaceful. But if we lose, then I make videos about what happened and all the extra stuff like that. It'll be negative a little bit. Let's keep the positivity, Steelers. Let's go ahead and go out there and win. Let's win. It's good. Tomorrow, December, right? When Christmas is starting up, let's go out there and win. I might be going to the Heat game too as well. On the third, I think it'll be on the 3rd. They come here to Dallas. I'm going to go to that game too as well. But let's go out there and win. Let's go out there and just win. Win this game. Handle business. For one year, you just let us be stress-free, Steelers. So Coach Tomlin, 189 career wins, second most after, of course, Andy Reid. It's 1st and 10. Come on. Let's see what we have. Come on. A pitch to Gainwell. He cuts to the outside a little bit, gets a few yards on that, about 3 yards or something. So most consecutive seasons without losing record. That's good. That's good. That's good and all, but we need to get back to the promised land. That's a cool record to have once you retire, but we need to get back to the promised land. So let's see if we can try to at least salvage our season and just handle business today. 2nd and 8. In motion, hand off to Jalen Warren. A few yards in that play. Run pass. The Steelers specialty. It's 3rd and 4 now. We play like an old school team. Sometimes you like just run, then pass. You'll 3rd down. You have to. And that's probably the main thing right there. Rodgers catching the snap because that big cast got his hand. Yeah, body catch it and then throw if you got enough time for that. It's 3rd and 4. Do not throw this ball behind the sticks. Come on. If we get something in the middle, it'd be great. If McCaffrey is in the slot. Usually a guy in the slot gets the ball on 3rd down. Oh, damn. Roman Wilson was open. He missed him. Come on. He had him right there, too. He had him on that play. Yeah, they missed that one right there. It's time. He had him on that play, too. Roman Wilson was open. I don't know. They ran like he went. I want him to drift in or drift out. Wherever it is, y'all gotta get on the same page because that right there could have been a nice game on 3rd down. Could be a nice game on 3rd down. He missed him right. They missed each other right there. They're holding on to Buffalo. This game right here is very like defensive matchup. It is very cold out there, and it's windy out there too. So we'll see. The Riders did have Roman Wilson that play. I don't know what happened. I don't know if Roman Wilson supposed to have been coming in, but wherever Wilson happened, he was open. So I don't know because he cut like that, and Rodgers threw the ball already. So I guess he wanted to turn early so he can get it over the top. But I'm like, you guys got to hit on that. I don't know if it was Rodgers threw the ball early and Roman Wilson turned too late, but wherever it is, they got on the same page because that right there could have been a nice game. At least add a little spark, a little juice to the offense. But another 3 and out. Well, not 3 and out. Well, this right here was a 3 and out. Another, of course, punt. It's an awful start on offense. Yep. The offense takes too long to get going because they want to play conservative. They don't play aggressive. Both teams are playing very conservative. Now the Bills have I don't know, they're missing some receiver, they're missing Palmer and stuff like that. But their receiver corps is never really that good anyway this year, like that. But they're missing their linemen, 2 left tackles. 2 tackles, of course. They're playing a little more conservative base, not trying to drop back too much. Steelers playing conservative because our receiver corps is a little weak. But even with a weaker receiver corps, you can still find a way to get things going. I feel like Deacon McCaff definitely has some mismatches in the secondary. A lot of different guys as well. I just see Roman Wilson getting open on that play too. But you got to find a way to get a spark. You need to push the ball down the field. Like you can't be playing scared. Just drop back on one play. Like on first down, you can throw the ball on first down if you want to, and second down. If you want to run on first and then throw it on second, you can do that. Like that, you need to drop back and see if you can get Deacon McCaff to mix somebody up in the middle and try to get a big chunk play. See, where are the tight ends? I don't know. Like Carmen San Diego, we can't find them right now. The tight ends haven't been open or making any plays because they should be eating up the middle of the field right now. But still didn't take a chance though. Take one chance with the maybe run the ball in the next drive, run the ball on first down, and then second down, then get a play action. Play action and see if you can get somebody in the middle. Deacon McCaff on a deep crossing route or something. See something open in the middle. I'm hoping that the defense can get a turnover right here. We can get a pick 6, would be great. Defense might have to score 2 touchdowns to win this game. Herbert goes to the locker room. They got injured again. Just Herbert been injured a lot this season. He fake it to James Cook. Second down, off the little dump off. He's going for the fake screen and try to take a shot a little bit. Second and 6. So they got 4 yards on that play. They're probably going to run the ball right here. Let's see if we can get out there. Patrick Queen, Malik Harrison. I have to be the first ones in the gap. I was the first ones in the gap, but still got the play. They had to get down there. It's 3rd and 4 now. A game of 2. TJ Watt, first person there. They made the tackle, but slowed them down a little bit. It's 3rd and 4. Let's see. They might just run it again. I don't know actually. The wind is blowing hard. You're backed up against your. We'll see what they have. I think Josh Allen can definitely run. So they can't keep depending on the defense. Yeah. Eventually, the defense is good and all, but you gotta score some points. Nice play. That Echols again? Echols on 2. We got a pass break up. He couldn't get there, so they went for the tackle like that. And they would disrupt the pass. Got an interception already. Surprise. We'll take it though. But you're right, Byron. The defense is good and all, but you can't depend on the defense fully. You got to play aggressive offensively. It's like nowadays in the NFL, you need to be aggressive offensively. You can't be playing like this the 60s or something or 70s. It might have worked in 2010, but like playing like I'll play the defense, the field position battle and stuff. But no, we need to go out there and be aggressive. So on this drive right here, I want to see a run on the first play right here, just so we can get the second quarter. And then right when the second quarter start, I need to see a play action, Rodgers dropping back, deep crossing route, find Deacon McCaff or somebody like that. See if it's there. If it's not there, of course, don't force it. But at least take a chance a little bit. Playing so like scared. We play scared now. I don't know why. One thing about Russell Wilson didn't play too well with us in the end of his like tenure with us. But Russ was not scared to throw that ball on the field. That's one thing about Russ. He wasn't scared to throw that ball on the field. Sometimes you gotta take a shot. Oh, Rodgers holding the ball and incomplete. I don't know what they're going for right there. Oh, he's gonna have a can't slip. He can still through it, really. 2nd and 10, 1 second left. I need a new pen. This pen is not working. Dylan Warren, nice, first down. We'll take it. And something that's positive, the biggest play of offense so far. We will take it. I ain't gonna lie, me as a quarterback. Now I'm not a professional quarterback, but if I was a quarterback, my play style is I'm force feeding. I'm not force feeding fully like the pin ball wrist, but I'm gonna be giving my number one guy, especially if it's like got to give a half, about 15 targets a game. Like, you know, Big Ben was doing Antonio Brown. He was like, shit, no one can guard him. He just dropping back. Sometimes he got picked. Sometimes like some turnovers happen, of course, but he had more success than bad. A lot more success than bad. Like that. Sometimes you might say, oh, Big Ben forced it to Antonio, but there's a lot more good than bad like that. I'm be like out there just dropping back. I'm finding him every time because the freak of nature. Like, you see what he did when he was in Seattle, ran the catch. It's crazy. Well, we gotta do something. So now throw down the field. Yes, please. Take a chance. Well, I thought the Steelers need I think Aaron Rodgers is gonna be. I don't think gonna be back next year. I think Aaron Rodgers might retire. The way he's sounding, and now got the wrist injury, the fractures, and all that. I don't know if he's gonna come back next year. But the Steelers need like a Baker Mayfield type quarterback. You know, Baker Mayfield, the way he played, he'd fit perfectly with the Steelers. But it's too late now. He already signed a extension, of course, with the Bucks. But I feel like that type of style quarterback, just gutsy and just tough, and gunslinger style, playmaker style. We need somebody like that on the team that can fit right in. Okay, this pen is horrible. Some paper in here. Should be some paper. Use this. I'm trying to keep my notes during the game so I can have it for the video, the post-game show after. But write this down. His first down. Rodgers, shotgun. You got Pat Fryerman going in motion. Rodgers Rodgers try to find DK in the middle. Incomplete pass. It's on a little low. Okay, 2nd and 10 now. Let's see. Handoff to Jaylen Warren. He's about 1 yard in that play. Now it's 3rd and 9. Let's see. We can at least get some type of yardage. At least get a field goal or something. I don't think I think we get like what? I think we need about like 5 or maybe 5 yards might be in field range, right? I think Boswell can hit from there. It's a little windy out there, so we'll see. Everything just so like close and stacked. Like everything like close and bunched up. Okay, it's 3rd and 9. We got DK on the outside. We'll see. Rodgers trying to roll out. Trying to find Calvin Austin. Incomplete. This is why you need a number 2 receiver. The team's like, oh, we can just double team DK on the outside, and if you gotta just you gotta like hope to get Calvin Austin open and try to make a play. You gonna try to go target him on 3rd downs? Oh yeah, we're gonna win every time. That's why you go out there and get you a Brandon Cooks. He's available. You go out there and trade for Jacoby Myers. See Jacoby Myers with the Jaguars today? Oh my gosh, he was playing real good. I did the big right to catch he had on that little crazy post route, and then he scored a touchdown as well, back-to-back games. Like, that's how you go out there and get a guy like that. But we don't. Imagine that. Be like, oh, they can't double team. You can't no more if we have a guy we can go to on 3rd down. Because usually receiver 1, you go to on 1st down too. But in some situations, you have a 2nd guy we can go to as well, like that final stuff to get open. And it makes it easier for your team. But yeah, because he had 6 catches for 90 yards and a touchdown today. He was going crazy today. Imagine we had Jacoby Myers. They didn't ask for too much either. There's nothing to give him either. So imagine we had a guy like that as our 2nd guy. Imagine that. It's a bad pass by Rodgers. Yeah, Rodgers, he missed on the first one. DK Metcalf coming across that way. Calvin Austin one. Threw the ball, tried to get the ball to him and stuff, but either way, relying on Calvin Austin on 3rd down is not going to help us win. It's not. Yeah, but it also doesn't help. It's bad passes too. I know it's his first game back. I mean, injuring his hand, but come on. He might have just kept it and scrambled. He might have got the 1st down if he scrambled the first time, but when he hesitated, like, now he can get it off the edge. But it's gonna be maybe a low scoring game. As long as we win. I'll be funny on the show thing. I was like, I don't care if the score is 3-0 and we win. As long as we win, it might be 3-0 where this game is going. I'll take it though. Like the defense held them, it'd be a positive, but the defense held them 0 points. The offense only scored 3. But hey, what we gotta do to win? But the offense started real slow. The offense not playing aggressive at all. They're like, we just what's the name? We just hold the ball. We just run the ball, and then pass on 3rd down. Roger's gotta scramble. He keep having to roll out and scramble like he's goddamn Josh Allen or something. That's 1st and 10. We got Josh Allen and shotgun. Let's see what they got. Hand off to Cook. He gets about 1 yard. Defense. Can we at least get a I don't know. They're playing good defense, but could get a pick 6 or something, or a fumble, a scoop and score, or something. We might need one of those today. Like, man, we might need one of those defensive scores today. It's 2nd and 9 now. Josh Allen dropping back off the play action. James Cook open on a check down for a 1st down. James Cook. He's wide open that play. It's 1st and 10. Jawad chasing. And Allen just scrambles for a few yards. At some point, you have to turn to Mason. I don't know about Mason. I feel like Mason would play better last week. They might have kept the man a little bit, but I don't know. He pushed the ball down the field, but the turnovers. Our team can't survive multiple turnovers. We actually haven't won any game. We turned the ball over twice this season. And with the old days with Big Ben, he turned the ball over a few times. You still win. But now, we turn the ball over twice. We turn the ball over once. We can probably win, but you turn the ball over twice, we definitely not winning. Especially we allow team to score points on it. But look at Rodgers' numbers. 2 for 7, 10 yards. Like, come on. I said Roger might be done. This is last year. We hope we can he pop a Percocet or something. Drink some ayahuasca or something. He the first. I don't know why 93 is cheering for. He got first. Which was Allen's retirement. I forgot he did go to Wyoming. Hand off to Cook. Come on, please. Oh, he fumbled. Get the ball. Defense. We in field range, so at least if we don't get a 1st down, Boswell can kick a field goal. Something. He needs to, he tried to recover it. Oh yeah, when Herbert grabbed him, he needs the ball out. We'll take it. The Rodgers turned the ball over too. Yeah, Rodgers turned the ball over, but I trust a 40-year-old Rodgers over Mason in the moment right now. We should have, but if something was to happen, I wouldn't mind to see the young gun. Will Howard. Yeah, we got legs too. Got a strong arm, got legs. I wouldn't mind to see that too, but that's like if something was to happen, like somebody got injured or something again. I wouldn't mind to see that. Get McCaff for the 1st down. We actually threw the ball beyond 10 yards. I think Will Howard was 6'5". He's 6'4", 6'5". He can move, throw and run. If something was to happen, I wouldn't mind to see that. But that's like if start messing up. Rodgers, throw it away. Drop by Darnell Washington. Trying to find him in the middle. He said, I'm not used to getting that low. Second and 10. We're in field goal range at least. But let's get a touchdown, please. Off the turnover. If you keep McCaffrey one-on-one, you might take a chance on that side. A low pass by Rodgers. It was a bad pass. But Gainwell stays on his feet. He gets the first down. That was a bad pass. But I don't know what he's doing with, like, I don't know, he's just not getting back, but he's like, I don't know what he's doing with that. I don't know why he threw it like that. I have no idea. But luckily, Gainwell did catch that. His Gainwell, he has a pass catcher. He's good. Okay. Calvin Austin might have opportunities one-on-one. A little quick out. We'll see. I might just run the ball right here. Oh. Screen pass to Jaylen Warren. Get in there. Get close enough. Be like 2 yards shy. Just run the ball. Just run the ball. You're getting that tush-push formation that we get into. Just run the ball up the gut. I'm surprised we never give Darnell Washington the handoff and just let him go right through the middle. Imagine that. Imagine get Darnell Washington the ball right up the gut. A direct snap. Somebody pushing Darnell. Imagine that. It might be a regular run though. You got two tight ends out here, Jonas Smith and Washington. I think doing the play action. What are we doing? Bro, run the ball. You're trying to trick them. You got to run the ball. You try to go for looking for DK, and then you have Warren. I don't know, DK Metcalf was the fake if he doesn't get there. And then you got Warren underneath. That would have been a touchdown, but that pressure coming in fast. Like, yeah. Just run the ball up the middle. Jaylen Warren right up the middle. Come on. Don't make it difficult. Jaylen Warren, thank you. Touchdown. That's what I had to do the first time. We'll take it. Gets the point off the turnover. We'll take it. Been very slow and stagnant, the offense, but we'll take it. Personal conduct on DK Metcalf. That's his second one this season. What did he do? They're fighting again. Look at that though. Spencer Anderson just running right through. Nice block. What was DK Metcalf doing? Fist fighting somebody or something? I didn't show it, so I don't know. Now his PATs a little further. The PATs ain't easy as it used to be, where it's like right there. So don't try to get on unsportsmanlike conducts too often. They're doing a penalty on the kickoff. Okay. Jaylen Warren with the touchdown. That was good. We finally scored some points off a turnover. Let's see if we can keep the momentum on our side. We do get the ball back at halftime. The game is going by kind of fast a little bit too. It's only 4:20 right now. Whew. Boswell. Steelers up 7-0 right now after the turnover. You get Herbig and James Cook fumbled to recover and couldn't get it. Steelers recovered and scored. We'll take it. But we still have to get some momentum going. Still start playing aggressive like that. I like the play call on that drive right there. You got D half open in the middle of the field. You ran the ball with Warren on the screen pass and some other things as well. Get into your playmakers. DK, Jalen Warren, Darnell Washington, move. Get to your playmakers. Jonas Smith should be a playmaker, but for some reason this year, probably because he's playing for the Steelers now. The Steelers, for some reason, they always I don't know. Because last year he had 88 catches, 800 plus yards. Had the most receiving yards and receptions by a Dolphins tight end ever. But with us, we don't not use him. It seemed like we don't not use him at all. He's a talented player. We don't know how to use him. You'd think that Arthur Smith, who loved him, he found a way to get him every single time, everywhere he go. He would utilize him a lot more, but we don't know how to use him too well. It doesn't help too that he had some drops too as well. But get the ball to the playmakers. Get the ball to the playmakers. Let them go out there and work and see if you can go ahead and keep momentum going. Defense come back on the field. We'll see how defense do. Defense have 2 turnovers so far in the first half. You get the interception. You get the forced fumble as well, and fumble recovery. Keep it going. We keep it going. The Panthers beating the Rams is crazy too. Crazy win. Oh, so he said they couldn't. He said there's no option to carry to the kickoff. That's what's like conduct and to be assessed on the PAT. Then I guess one of the referees messed up. Luckily, the field position is about around the same a little bit. It's 1st and 10. He said DK has to be careful. That happened to Pitt yesterday. Don't person like conducts. You seen that one with the Michigan player? I don't know how he didn't get ejected. He headbutted the ref. I was like, how did it even happen? He headbutted the ref, and he got an unsportsmanlike something else, but he did not get ejected from the game. I'm like, you'd think headbutting the ref would do it. James Cook with the first down run. I was like, he headbutted the ref. I'm like, what the heck? Headbutted the ref. I'm like, he didn't get ejected from that. I'm like, what the heck? It's 1st and 10. Josh Allen at center. Hand off to James Cook. He gets a few yards in that play. Second and 7. Stop the run. That's the main thing. Stop the run. You say him being on the run. Stop that so he can drop back. I'm like, they're not stopping the run. Yeah, they letting James Cook get everything. Besides a few plays they got back there, I'm like, you gotta stop the run because you're playing right into the Bills' hand. They want Josh Allen to drop the ball back. They have the backup O-line out there on the edge. You want them to drop the ball, pass the ball to like this. You can get, you gotta sack that. Patrick Queen with a big hit, but you gotta make that sack. Alex Highsmith, you gotta make that sack. But we want to see looks like that where he's under pressure. You gotta throw the ball under pressure, and you can get your guys there. Alex Highsmith gotta make that sack. Josh Allen's a big quarterback to bring down, but you gotta make that sack. Nice tackle by Patrick Queen and Patrick Queen and Duggar, Kyle Duggar. You gotta make that sack though to make it 3rd and long. And now it's 3rd and short. You're not shy of going for it either. You have a 6'5" quarterback who will just go push over the line and get the first if you do get close enough. And Josh Allen keeps it and gets first. I can't hear we're trying to fight Josh Allen for. What did he say to Cam Hayward? I don't know what he said to Cam Hayward, but it was something. Nice tackle. You gotta stop the run. You gotta make it where it's 3rd and long. Don't give him an option to run the ball on 3rd down. Maybe it's 3rd and long. You have to drop back and you get your pass rush in there. You know, Josh Allen. That's how you win. It's 2nd and 8. Come on. Kyle Duggar, nice play. But if he would have picked that off, he'd been gone. That would have been pick 6. Woo! Nice play. Kyle Duggar been very active for us. Ooh. He would have picked that off. Man, he got his hands up the wrong way early. He would have picked that off, he'd been gone. I don't think Josh would have been, because Josh kind of failed a little bit. But now it's 3rd and long. You gotta get off the field. Get off the field. Come on. Watch the run. He can scramble, of course, but get that pressure in. If you're gonna come wide, you're gonna have to make sure you got somebody up the middle because they'll leave the quarterback open gap. They did a quick pass too. Dang, he got the 1st down too. A little quick pass. No one accounted for the flats early. No one accounted for the flat early. And he was wide open. Enough for the 1st. This is probably a run. Yep. Because we can't seem to stop the run. Things Cook again. Patrick Queen, Patrick Queen always just engage in. He doesn't be patient with the back. Like the good linebackers, you'll see that they'll come up and they'll be patient. So when they cut from the hole, then you go out there and engage. You gotta trust your front. I'm like, cause he just going in head first to one side. He just misdirection run. It's an open look every time. She just wide. Come on, gotta make the play. Bro, sack this man. Ain't a fight. Yeah, they hit Josh Allen. You have to get the sack though. Once you get there, you got a ball. Yeah, you got that's definitely a penalty. Josh Allen already slid. And Patrick Queen with the late hit. That's definitely a personal foul for Patrick Queen. The quarterback already slid. It'd be different if the quarterback was still up. He's already sliding, and then you come in after. I'm like, that's a personal foul. But y'all gotta make the sack. I'm like, TJ Watt, you get there, and Ben and y'all get there, y'all gotta make the sack. I know he's a big quarterback, but y'all gotta bring him down. You gotta make the sack. That's definitely a penalty on Patrick Queen. But they ain't called a penalty. That most quarterbacks that run, like Lamar and Josh, they never call a penalty on them. They just want them to take all the hits. Now Patrick Queen hurt. She that's why he don't play. That's why he don't play dirty. They were going at it with Josh Allen. I didn't know what's happening. I didn't know what happened. Patrick Queen got hurt, but that was definitely a late hit on Patrick Queen. I mean Patrick Queen on Josh Allen. That was definitely a late hit. Quarterback already sliding, and then after you come in with the boom, can't do that. Right now the Bills driving a little bit, taking a lot, but the Steelers could easily get the field. They can get the sack. You got two opportunities to get there, two chances to get there. Then he breaks a tackle and he scrambles. Then another one, he breaks a sack and he scrambles. He got to get there and get the sack. You got to make the play. I thought we lead the league in missed tackles. The Steelers might have the most missed tackles. I gotta look at that stat. We might have the most missed tackles in the league. I'm like, man. We have the most missed tackles in the league. The refs thought Allen deserved it. Yeah, right there was a late hit. Now I don't know what Josh Allen said to Cam Hayward. Cam Hayward, he played with ferocity and he plays with aggression, but he don't really be like angry like that, like fighting people. I don't usually happen like that. He played like ferocious and stuff and be like, fired up. But I don't know what Josh Allen said to him like that, but he's angry. He must have cussed him out or something. You old ass bitch. He must have said something like that. He said, what? He must have said something to him. I don't know what he said to him, but he must have cussed him out or something. But Cam Hayward is not happy. Which is good. He played a little fire. He's trying to make sure he's trying to get there. He's trying to get between the tackles. He with the light Josh Allen up. I hope he gets a strip sack. That'd be funny. Like that. Josh Allen got the first down on him. He pointed the finger across the line and stuff like that as well. So I don't know what's happening between those two. Patrick Queen is coming out of the game. He hurt his leg a little bit. I think Peyton Wilson will probably fill in for him. Patrick Queen would be helping for the run game, but he's not stopping anything anyway. So I like Peyton Wilson in, him in, basically the same thing. So we'll see if Patrick Queen can come back though. 2-minute warning. Still need to force a field goal or get a turnover again. That'd be good. We do get the ball back at half. We just came back from commercial. Now we're back from commercial. Y'all should just kept the 2-minute warning thing They should have kept that during the commercial. They love doing that. So they can show all these ads again. Commercial. I'm like, come on. Just came back from commercial. They brought it back in just to go commercial again. When the QB starts running his mouth, the refs sometimes send it like that. It seems like it sometimes too, because you know what? You never seen a quarterback who doesn't like talk trash like that. You see a quarterback like Tom Brady. Tom Brady, if he did that, if Tom Brady did that, or Mahomes did that, they would have been a flag, of course. But some quarterbacks that look, I feel like they do when they bring like the ones that run a lot, and also if you are talking that trash like that, bring like Cam Newton, he's talking a lot of trash as a quarterback like that. They ain't throw no flags. They're not throwing that flag. Like, they're like, oh, you think you're one of them? Okay, we're gonna let you get hit like one of them. Referees. The rest are right there too. They didn't throw the flag. They looked at it right there like, he good. He'll walk it off. It's funny though. But our defense use that as fuel, use that as fire. Keep playing the way they're playing. Well, not based on the run, but keep playing like in turnovers and stuff. Keep playing ferocious. Try to force a field goal here. A turnover here would be great. The score should really be at least 10-0. Even you know, points on that first interception, it should at least be 10-0 right now. I feel like 10-0. Best case scenario would be 14-0. You got a touchdown after the first turnover, but at least 10-0. But we'll see if we can make it at least. We can at least get some more points on the board, and if we can get a stop right here, get some points on the board as for ourselves before halftime to get the ball at half and see how things go. I don't care what the score is, like I mentioned, as long as we win. The score right here might be 17-13. Steelers win. I'll take it. We haven't been beat the Bills since Big Ben. Through the little touchdown, Jesse Johnson in the corner to put the lead a little further ahead as well. And the defense held off long enough and got the victory. That was in 2021, I think. And Matt Ryan, Nate Burleson, Coach Cowher, and then Jim Brown, not the running back Jim Brown, but the analyst Jim Brown. 1st and 10. James Cook to the outside. JPJ makes a tackle. Like that could have been a big game. I don't want to rely on Joey Porter Jr. making the open space tackle against James Cook. So can we please get in there? Well, we call timeout. Who called timeout? We call timeout, or they call timeout? Oh, we call timeout. Okay, we're trying to so we can get the ball back before half, and then we get the ball back after half too. So try to see what happens. 2nd and 5. For some reason, Steelers don't. I don't know what they're doing. I'm like they've been running the ball the whole time. I'm only telling me playing for pass. Y'all still not engaging. Like, run the ball. It's a run. They're not gonna pass it. They only had a little success passing the ball on like check downs, but they're not doing anything down the field. It's just everything been run. You've been engaged on stopping the run until they're showing you they're gonna drop back and pass. Like, everything been run the whole entire time. You got 79 rushing yards. You had 100 yards last week too against the Texans. Under review. His mic not even working. Whatever you're talking about. Oh, the runoff. It's 1st and 10. It's probably a run again. They haven't really passed the ball too much today. Even Josh Allen have about three carries. He threw the pass a few times. A little dump offs to James Cook a few times on the edge, and then Davis as well. And he found Brandon Cooks one time, but he haven't really passed the ball down the field to his guys like that. He targeted him twice. He got picked off once and broken up once. Yeah, there goes a run. Good, nice tackle, nice stop. 2nd down now. 2nd and 8. You get a stop right here. Try to get off the field, at least force a field goal. That'd be good. And you have 1 timeout left. With some time left, maybe try to get in field goal range to see if Boswell get a long one or something. And then you get the ball back at the half. That'd be ideal, but we'll see. Second and 8. Incomplete pass, that actually helps us a lot. Incomplete pass by Josh Allen. So now, there's 1 minute, 4 seconds left. It's 3rd and 8. We'll see if they play aggressive or not. And then we just go for, let's see. Josh Allen, I don't know who he was aiming for right there because the guy was open. We just threw it to the ground. Highsmith was coming in a little bit. At least the pressure was getting there. We had 2 chances for a sack, but we haven't got a sack yet. But at least the pressure is getting there. But we can get some plays in there. He's short. And one of our players, James Pierre. James Pierre was right there holding. And then that Bills player that came in to push, they had him like, he was bent up. He might hurt his neck on that play. That happened to Broderick Jones last week. He was in the air. The defender, I still know the defender jumped in the air, did some karate move. Broderick Jones had to block him, and he bounced his neck back, and he's on IR. But James Pierre, like, he hurt himself right there on that. Because the Bills player did like push behind him. There's too much yardage given up on the first half on the ground. Yes. They got almost about 100 yards on the ground. I'm like, man. This happened. I was watching the game earlier. The Browns and 49ers. The 49ers allowed 94 rushing yards in the first half. But we did see them in the second half shut that down a little bit more. But I've been watching a lot of games. I've seen that happen. The Dolphins was rushing all over the Saints. I've seen all the different teams run the ball very well. I'm like, man, how the run defense in the NFL? And our run defense has been like this for like the past about 3 years. Well, last year the run defense was good until the last 3 games. That's what happened. The last 3-4 games, the Steelers said, you know what? Let's stop playing defense on the ground. And the playoff game when the Ravens rushed they had 290 rushing yards, something like that in that game. That was the most ridiculous game I've ever seen. Derrick Henry running and making our players do the hokey pokey, turning people around and stiff arming people and running to the end zone. Like, man, it took us, but still got to make an adjustment second half. Because they run the ball. The main thing is that they're going to run. For some reason, we're still trying to play in coverage. We're playing so far back. I'm like, they're not throwing any passes out there. They threw a few passes. They've been like short stuff, dump offs, and he got picked off once already. I'm not throwing anything on the outside. We've seen how the Texans beat them. The Texans kept a lot of guys up front on the line like that. Texans showed you the blueprint. Everybody was on the line like that. D'Amico Ryans had everybody on the line, Chris as well, and they was like playing bunched up. They knew that the receivers on the outside, Shakir, Gabe Davis, yes, those guys they may make a play here and there, but they're not making a play like that too often. So you'd rather have your guys bunch up on the line, get pressure in, and then they make a play, but they're not going to make too many plays often. Like that. You think Shakir going to beat JPJ constantly? They're not going to happen. So bunch the line. What's up, Steelers shit? What's up? So far, I will say, all right. We're winning right now, 7-0. The Bills are in field goal range to make it 3-7. We do have some time left to try to maybe get in field goal range of our own to get at least 10 points. We get the ball back at halftime, so might not be too bad. The defense have showed up in terms of keeping the Bills from the end zone, but they allow a lot in the running game, a lot. The Bills got almost 100 yards on the ground in the first half. You got to stop that. You got to stop. Texans allowed like 130 rushing yards last week, but they still was able to, of course, win because they got pressure. They got 8 sacks and then 2 turnovers. We got 2 turnovers so far. We don't have the 8 sacks, but hopefully we can get some sacks in the second half. We got in there a few times in the first, but you got to bring Josh Allen down. James Pierre walked off. That's good. Asante Samuel out there. Asante Samuel out there the first time. It's 4th and 3. They're going for it. Are you going to snap it or are you going for it? I like field goal to make it 3. I'm like, don't jump. Don't jump. You're good. We'll take it. It's 4th and 3. He can field goal. They're going for it. The Bills going for it. I think they might be going for it. I think the Steelers can jump a little bit, but they didn't jump, so they might be going for it on this. Trying to make a play. If we get a stop here, it'd be good. If we get a stop here, I might not even be aggressive. With 55 seconds left, I might just play conservative and just get the ball back at half. But get a stop here would be great. So they Samuel, they might be going to you since it's your first time on the field in a while. They might be coming to you. Trying to go after the weak link, since he just got back. Oh, Pierre back in now. It's 4th and 3. Watch the outside. Oh, they jump. They jump. They jump. False start. They're hitting a field goal. Well, now since we didn't get a turnover on downs, I think we could just we can play aggressive now, try to get some points. And the offensive coordinator, man, he's like, fuck. He said, that's what y'all jumping for. Don't move until you see the center move. Me and O-lineman is tough though. You like sitting like this, you like waiting and looking like, okay. And now the person that's next to the center, the guard, they usually tap him. Like he'll tap the center and he didn't know to go. But the guys on the outside are like, hold on, it's time to go. Oh, block. 51 seconds left in the first quarter. Come on, Steelers. You got a little time left. If Rodgers can drop back and find somebody in the middle of the field on a chunk play, try again. I think Boswell can hit from 60. I know it's a little windy out there, but I will still attempt it if I can. You're going to need a chunk play, though. Depending on how good this return is. But get a chunk play, that'd be nice. We get the ball back after halftime, so I'm hoping we have our best scripted series after halftime and get a touchdown to make it 14-3. Unless we get a field goal here and make it 17-3 or something. But let's hope we score a touchdown after half. We need that. For our best drive possible together. Boom, got boom. Players fight again. Some more penalties. Hope that penalty flag is on the Bills. We'll see. The way Kevin Austin is acting, it's probably on us. Personal foul on Peyton Wilson. Yeah, they're probably going to be conservative right here. Unsportsmanlike conduct already happened. Now personal foul. Gotta stop being stupid. This is why in practice when coaches have, like, one person mess up, we all mess up. They have everybody running. Because in the game, if you get a penalty, we all get penalized. So we all gonna run in practice. If you make a mistake and they score a touchdown on us, hey, we all on the same team. So stop making no bonehead mistakes. And unsportsmanlike conducts and all that. Donald Smith on the screen. Come on, are we going fast pace? Second and 4 now. We see the Rodgers take a shot at anything. We don't have any timeouts left, so we're gonna need like a miracle. Might just hold it. Yeah, we had one timeout still left. Have been good. Steelers lead at half, 7-3. Low style game, but got the lead. We can replicate the first half. 14, win 14-6. What we gotta do, but we'll see what happens, of course. I'm like, man. Okay. 7-3. Yeah, we score off one turnover, so it'd be cool if we sit at least 10-0, right? 10-3 right now, or 10-0 would be great too. But 10-0 would have been, perfect to be sitting. But we'll take what we got. We'll take what we have. Let's charge back up. This camera died fast. Let me get a new camera. I got a new microphone coming in. But I need to get a new camera as well. All still gotta do is just stay, try to stop the run, make them one-dimensional. Josh Allen have to drop back a few times, and you do that, you'll be good. So we'll see if the Steelers can maintain that. I'll be back, of course, on halftime. He said they can't beat themselves with stupid penalties. Yeah, the penalties, unsportsmanlike conduct one, they take about 15 yards away. After that chunk play, the field run, maybe be closer. You could have probably went up real fast and maybe try to get in field goal range. But since you penalize yourself, you put yourself back. It makes it difficult. Like we have DK McCaff had one, and then now Peyton Wilson with one. Just keep your emotions in check. Use that motion in gameplay. Because when you do one thing, you penalize the whole team. It'd be different if it was just penalizing yourself. But this is not boxing. This is not golf. This is not NASCAR. You're not playing by yourself. You're playing with a team. So whatever you do, don't affect the whole team. So the unsportsmanlike conducts, the unnecessary roughness, and all the different penalty, personal fouls, and everything, stop doing it. Because you're affecting us. So we'll see if the Steelers can lock back in and learn how to control their emotions, and also, go out there and try to script away a great drive. Come out at halftime, we need a good drive, a great drive down the field. Field goal would be cool. I think I can get it. I take the field goal, but touchdown would be great. Imagine you get a good drive at the halftime like that, and get a touchdown like that, make it 14-3. We put some pressure on them a little bit. We up a few scores. That'd be good. But we'll see if the Steelers can manage to do that. But I'll be back in what time is it right now? 4:55. I'll be back in 10 minutes. So I'll be back in a little bit. I turn this camera off. I don't think so. Okay. Switch the scene. Oh, I already see this one. The other one couldn't switch the scene because I was on the NFL one. I couldn't switch my scene or turn my camera off. Physically, it was just had me frozen. But I'll be back in 10 minutes. Okay, I am back. I am back. Still get the ball back at halftime, so we'll see if we can make something happen, some magic happen. Come on. Okay, handoff. Oh no, play action. And Rodgers gets strip sacked. And the Bills had the lead. Holding the ball too long. You don't have 10 seconds to hold the ball. You don't have 10 seconds to hold the ball. Now you're playing behind. So all it takes is one play. Like holding the ball too long. I'm like, yeah, get the ball out of there, right there. Get it out. Get it out. You got Jalen Warren right there. Why you hold the ball that long? Holding the ball too long. Yeah, Rodgers on the ball way too long. I'm like, you can't be able to hold both of that long. You drop back, you avoid one sack. You ain't got all day. You gotta get that ball. Jalen Warren right there. They take the 5 yards or throw it away. But like we just see what happens. He think he got all day holding the ball that long. He might be out. He might be out. After that, he's a big kid. I'm like holding the ball too long. You gotta get the ball out of there. Like you gotta get it out of there right there. I know what we're doing. Now we're losing. Then Bosa with no knees. Jack us up. Come on. Yeah, Rodgers might be done. Some elder abuse. and Rodgers' nose bleeding and everything. They might have put him down. They might have sit him down. I'm like, man. I got that lit up. Come on. The flag though. Here come Mason. Yeah, Rodgers done. He got his nose fucked up. His wrist messed up. He got hit hard. it might be the last time we see Rodgers. Because he looked like he can't protect himself. They say he protect himself. He was holding, as soon as he got, that's the first time he got hit today. He was holding his wrist like it was like shattered. He holding his wrist and stuff like that. They're trying to kill his old man. He said, Mason time. Yeah, Mason time now. Come on. All we just need is just one thing on Mason. He might turn the ball over here and there, but they push the ball on the field. At least keep the defense honest. Be like, give a guy a chance. Give a guy a chance. Give DK or somebody a chance on the field. Yeah, first run. Let me turn his light on, actually. First down run. Lost 1 yard on that play. Now let's see if we can get something going. Rogers, I know Rogers thought he had to miss time. He tried to jump back. Oh! Like a movie scene. In the bunch formation. Come on. Drop back. Mason. Ball is too low. Incomplete. Come on, guys. We got to hit on these plays. Flag on who? Oh, it's just like conduct. We will take. What's the names? We will take the penalty. First and 10. We'll take it. Gee, that's the Bills' mistake. Trying to play slick. Trying to be tough and stuff. Like, I'm going to hit the ball in his hand. Okay. We'll take it. Now, offensively, we just need something down the field. Something down the field a little bit. To open up a little bit. Come on, Mason. Let's see what you got. Handoff to Jalen Warren. Got his hand Warren knocked off. And 2nd and 6. Got 4 yards on that play. We'll take it. Let's see what we got. So that strip sack, I'm like, come on, man. Strip sack, really? I'm like, you don't have all day to throw the ball. Like, you're like, oh, just tuck or throw the ball away. 2nd and 6. Play action. Mason, go down the field. And it's picked off. He overthrew the ball. Back-to-back turnovers. And we probably losing this game. We do not come back when we turn the ball over like that. He had Darnell Washington. He had him a little bit because he had a small defender, but overthrown. Need to put Will Howard in sometimes. We gotta find some. He needs some type of spark at quarterback, or some type of spark in the offense. I'm like, he comes in first play, first drive. We get the penalty. We keep the drive alive and get the nice run by Jalen Warren, but then try to give it to Darnell Washington. He had Darnell Washington. He like threw the ball a little lighter. Darnell Washington probably would have had a chance to catch it and come down with it like that. Or at least it'd be an incomplete pass, but he overthrew it. It was just an easy pick off. So yeah, and now we're playing. Now we're gonna set ourselves up badly because our offense can't move, and now we put ourselves in a bad situation defensively. We lose this game. We'll still be good. We won't be good. We'll still be within the division. It'll be like next week, just be the battle of the division. Ravens and Steelers, both 6-6. Both teams very inconsistent and playing bad like that. But it'd be that type of battle. But it'd been better. You win the game. There's still a lot of football left, of course, but you win the game, and then you come into that game with the lead already. If you handle business against them, then you'd be like, okay, now we're in good position. But I'm like, man. We play like this. Might as well put in Will Howard. I'm like, man. Back-to-back turnovers. We need to fire. Firing the coach had nothing to do with the quarterback throwing the ball bad like that. It had nothing to do with that. He got a. There's some bad quarterback, but it's just bad all over. I'm like, I don't know what's going on. So they won't know. They won't throw it in the middle of the field. They did that. Probably doesn't happen. That's true. They're so scared to throw. They're still scared to look this way. We never seen our quarterbacks look this way. Everything's like outside. I'm like, what are we doing? It's different. This is like 2010. They get headhunt. There's no headhunting anymore. You don't get hit at all like that in the middle of the field. Come on, man. It's crazy to see that last year's team was better than this year's team. It was 10-3 at one point last year. Yes, we lost the last 4, but at least at one point we had some hope. Better than what we was in the standings of this year. That's Russell Wilson. And first down. Tight end wide open in the middle. You said the Bills team is bad. Well, not bad, but the Bills team is a little shaky right now because of the injuries and not the receivers. But when you have a good quarterback, you can cover a lot of that up. We ain't got that. It's a nice tackle by Asante Samuel. His first tackle back. Rodgers got a bandage on his nose. I'm like, man. What's going on? I feel like Rodgers doing good at first when he first started, but I feel like he aged about 10 years since week 7. James Cook. Yeah, this game over. We not built to come back. So if they score a touchdown here, this game is over. Let's have a miracle or something, but our team not built to come back for no double-digit lead. Down 2 scores. How you gotta take advantage of those turnovers in the first half? You know your team is not like that. But you play aggressive in the first half and you take advantage of stuff. You know your team not built like that. You're not getting cooked. No pun intended. Second goal. It's probably a run again. And the Steelers can't stop it. Yep. Third and goal. You force a field goal here, it'd be great. But they might go for it on them. It'd be good to get a sack here or something, because I'm like, if you go down they score a touchdown here, it'd be very tough to come back. Our team is not built like that. You gotta watch out for Josh Allen. Like, come on. You got Malik Harris in the middle. Nice tackle. Now they're going forward. Hitting the field goal, make it 13-7. They're going for it. Steelers defense, you need to stop here. They go for the 40. They're going for it. They're probably looking at it like, hey, if we don't get it, we're seeing their offense. Turn the ball over back to back. Come on. Watch out for Allen. Please. Don't let the quarterback scramble in here. Come on. You let Ken Coleman, of all people, catch the touchdown. Mm-mm. It's something got beat. Yeah. And they're going to tackle him every time, too, probably, because it's the first game back. The first game back, too. They're going to make sure they're going to go out there. Mr. PhD doesn't really matter. Now they have to pass. Yeah, that's the scary part. They have to pass. See them pass the ball past 2 times, getting turnovers. Both quarterbacks too. That's the scary part. You have to pass. Now they're down 7-17. If you lose this game, you still have a chance for division, of course, but you make it hard for yourself. I'm like, you have the momentum. And you turn mistakes, the stupid mistakes in the game, messing things up. I get tired of watching trash football. I should just turn the NBA on, live stream the NBA game. I'm about to go to what's the name? I'm about to go to I don't think hypnosis will work on me, but I'm trying to find hypnosis that does work and watch my memory of all this, everything after Big Ben retired. Never see it again. And just be stuck in the area. Like, I didn't know Steelers still play. I thought Steelers didn't exist anymore. I'm like, man. I'm like watching this guy, watching this team the past few years. I'm like, man. You know, we real fans. Everybody tune in every week. Everybody who tune in on the channel, who watch the games every week and stuff as well. Y'all, we real fans because we do a million one things than watch this crap. Because I don't know what type of team this is. I'm like, man, this team is. You think defense was the identity at first, but this year, defense and offense have been inconsistent. You start the first half off, and then all it takes is one. Like I mentioned, take one play. Rodgers gets strip sacked, and then after that, you say, you know what? Let me give him the ball back. So you had a fumble recovery touchdown. How'd you get a pick? And you mess yourself up. Our team not built to come back. If we come back, I'll be surprised, but I'm not holding out hope. We need to get a real quarterback. Get a real deal quarterback. We had a real deal quarterback. A lot of things covered up. Big Ben was there. Sometimes our team wasn't the best, but we still covered. A good quarterback covered a lot of things up. You know, he has some pieces like that. So what happened when Tom Brady left Bill Belichick? You see what happened to Andy Reid before he had Mahomes. He still had been to the Super Bowl, of course, NFC title games, of course, as well, like that with McNabb and different people. But, you know, when you have a real deal quarterback, look at the Bills. The Bills struggle, but when you have a real deal quarterback like Josh Allen, you can go out there and make plays. Everything not perfect around you, you can still make plays. We haven't had that in a while. If he had Rodgers at 35, it'd be a different story. Or like 30, something like that. But Rodgers at 40 is a different person. We had that in a long time, so we'll see. Hard to find a quarterback, but you gotta be willing to try to draft one. They don't want to get one. They try to wait the late rounds and stuff. We need to see something. Yeah, Rodgers is back in. Yep. He got his nose taped up. And Rodgers back in. 13 unanswered points. Most Steelers at least have a little fight. Something. 2nd and 9 after a 1-yard run. Rodgers dropping back. The ball deflected up. Incomplete. 3rd and 9. Still going for short stuff. The fans start booing. Yes, boo. The fans going restless. Yes. You know, all my coaches do it. I would have been retired. Had this team for the past few years, I would have been retired. I would have been hanging it up like, yeah, I'm done. I cannot win with these guys. 3rd and 9. We're going to hand the ball off. We hand the ball off on 3rd and 9. Hand the ball off on 3rd and 9, and it's the punt it. Yeah, please boo the hell out of them. You hand the ball off on 3rd and 9. Now, usually you run the ball on 3rd down, you're like, I'm going to go for it on 4th. You ran the ball on 3rd and 9 just to punt it. Yeah, you good. Yeah, it's time for Coach to retire. Maybe time. It's hard to not in anymore. It's hard to not in. I'm already being either. I would have been retired about 2 years ago. After once Big Ben retired, if we didn't win that year, I would have been retired. I'm not starting over no new quarterbacks, especially had to deal with. And then Kenny Pickett year would have made me had a heart attack as a coach. I'm going to be dealing with this. So I would have been retired. But coach, it's time the coach to hang it up, I think. It's hard not in it no more. It's hard not in it. Kind of like Greg Popovich when he was with the Spurs, Belichick with the Patriots. Eventually, when you lose your top guys, your heart not in it anymore. You're like, Pat Riley, remember he was like, I can't do this anymore. I can't coach this anymore. I'm going to have to go ahead and do something else. It's time to retire. It's time to retire. So I see people watching. Oh, yeah, shout out 6. He says, Eagles have the highest paid offense and still have the highest paid defense in the league. Unfortunately, I can't see them in the pitch. Well, at least the Eagles win games. You know, I'd rather have their record. They 8-4. I know they lost back-to-back games, but at least they have a chance. They won the Super Bowl. They've been to the Super Bowl in recent time. I haven't seen my Steelers play in the Super Bowl since I was like 11 years old. You know, else here in Dallas too as well. I live in Dallas. The Eagles had the highest paid offense, but at least they win games. Our team we losing games. At least they have a Super Bowl. If they don't make the playoffs, they make the playoffs and get eliminated in the first round, they good. They won a Super Bowl last year. They good. We haven't been since it was 2011, 2010, 2011. We played the Packers. The guy who's our quarterback. He was the quarterback on another team. And we was playing. That's when Rodgers didn't have gray hair. Clay Matthews was still there. You know, the team was completely different. I'm like, man. At least the Eagles win. The offense look a little shaky right now, but hey, I'd rather be 8-4. My offense shaky than be sitting at 6-6 with this. But I'd be 6-6 with this Steelers team right here. I would have been retired. I would have been saying, I can't win with this team. I'm done. I don't know how Coach Tomlin doing it. I think it might be time for him to hang it up eventually because it's like it's hard not in it no more. We run about third and 9, then punt it. Might be time to hang it up. Time to retire. Put the hat down because I'm like I can't deal with this anymore. So I will cut Mason and bring up Scott Thompson as the backup. They got to do something. Well, Howard, is he active today? I'm like, you might have picked that young quarterback in. Let's see what he got. I said 3rd and 9. Well, I thought I was going to go for it on 4th down. I said 3rd and 9. We're gonna run the ball. Okay, we got some yards. 7 yards. Let's punt it. What? That's 1st and 10 now. Of course, James Cook again. hurt big with a hit. Yeah, that's how I feel. Yeah, well, at least your Eagles, NDB, your Eagles are winning. They lost back-to-back games, but at least y'all still top of your division. Y'all can lose 2 games. Y'all can lose 3 games and still have more wins than us. You lost back-to-back and you still have 2 more wins than us. So at least your team winning. I'm like, man. I've been watching this for the past about 7, 8 years. The same stuff. First down again. Like a time travel. I would have said, I would have went to the room. No, do not draft Terrell Edmonds. Draft Lamar Jackson. What are you doing? Don't draft Terrell Edmonds. I'm like, man, imagine we had him. Especially that 1 year where our defense was real good. And 2018, 19 year, man, been real good. We had him right there. Those 2 years right there, 2018, 19, 2020. We had Lamar Jackson. That would have been good. I would say, no, don't draft Terrell Edmonds. Get Lamar. I would time travel back. It's something like, man. I said, why? Trust me, he's going to be special. Oh, this is ridiculous. And Rodgers turned 42 in 3 days. Man got his nose broke in this game, wherever it was. His busted nose and everything. And Josh Allen open again for first down. Pressure gets there, but no sack. Like, people saying they missing their starting tackles. I'm like, that don't matter. We've seen this game before. It's the Chargers. They're missing their tackles, and we still couldn't get any sacks or anything. So we didn't trade AJ for another good receiver. Was he good? But he started going at the start one. I don't know what's up with Barkley, man. I think it's the offensive play calling. They have a new coordinator. They have a new coordinator. That's why. Kellen Moore last year, the past few years, Kellen Moore was there, and I was going crazy. The new coordinator's a little different, more conservative, it seemed like, in some of his plays. But y'all be good. Y'all probably finish with 12, 13 wins, something like that. Yeah, but our team, we're not going to be good. At least I have the Heat. At least I still have my Miami Heat. At least they playing good. I have Coach Spo. Coach Spo was almost done. At one point, people like, Coach Spo's done. But he got the talent now. He got some talent. Another first down run. And the fact that Tomlin is still head coach for that long is crazy. Like Boston Celtics, they didn't fire. Yeah, Doc Rivers was there for a long time too. And he ain't won the playoff series in a while. On the championship, Doc Rivers is a good coach, but he was there for a long time. Coach Tomlin is going to be a Hall of Fame coach, of course. 189 wins and 2 Super Bowl appearances, Super Bowl championships, but I think it's time to hang it up. He often say he don't want to coach for any other team, so he might retire. I love to keep him around because he's very good as bringing players in. Players always say, I love Coach Tomlin, so keep him as a GM or a team president or something, where he's bringing guys in, of course, and like getting guys to come over and making moves and stuff. I love to keep him around, like he's part of the team, be team president or something, but he might have to go ahead and take the hat off. Hang it over, because I think it might be done. He might be done. He got 2 years left in his contract, but you can retire before 2 years. I've seen Sean Payton do it. He said, I can't do it no more. If Drew Brees didn't win that, he's like, I can't do it. I cannot win with these quarterbacks. I can't win with this team. You're hard out of it. But he came back. He left, but he came back. And he coached the Broncos, and now he's doing good. His heart wasn't in no more. He's like, I can't do it anymore. After you have a guy that was good for so long, it's like everything else looked mediocre to you. But you had Big Ben for so long, like everything else is like not the same. I don't know. He might have to evaluate some stuff. It's 3rd and 5 right now for the Steelers. The Bills been driving down the field easily. You got Josh Allen doing everything. He's talking trash and everything. I said, yeah. It's okay, Allen. They already hit you once. 3rd and 5. They in field goal range. You get one stop. That's Allen keeps it. Hit him. Fourth and 1. Not 4th and 1. That's 4th and 1. He's like about 2 yards short of that, but I guess. It's 4th down. They just run the ball up the middle. You seen his run defense? I can probably get about 50 rushing yards on his run defense. I'm like, that's how the Steelers run defense look. You give me 2 weeks of practice, I can get about 50 rushing yards against the Steelers run defense. That's how they look. 1st down, of course. They score touchdown right here. It's over. I'm not coming back from this. But at least it'd be the Ravens and Steelers, both 6-6. Next week, that gonna be the Sorry Bowl. Because I feel like they're gonna be the most wackiest game you ever seen. It's gonna be the wackiest game. But they might win because they have Lamar Jackson. We don't have that. Lamar hasn't played too good the past 4 games, but he's better than what we have by a good margin. But Harbaugh and Coach Tomlin basically in the same. They're basically in the same spot, really. If you think about it, Harbaugh and Coach Tomlin, they both have won 1 Super Bowl, of course, and they've been to playoffs. Of course, keeping the team winning and going to the playoffs, but they haven't had like that deep playoff success in some years like that. Now, Harbaugh did go to the championship game, I think, a few years back. But in terms of like the success, like into the Super Bowl, like both teams are kind of similar bracket. They had defenses they paid a lot of money for to come into the season. Look good. They haven't looked good. At the offense, I thought they bolstered it up. Didn't look bolstered at all. I think it's over for both OC and D. Yeah, it's over for everybody, I think. And they're trying to hang it up. Another 1st down. So y'all traded stats with the Cowboys. Y'all traded stats with the Cowboys. We're basically the same. We actually, to be honest, we actually the modern day Cowboys, really, to be honest with you. Team that had, because people talk about the Cowboys, like, oh, they haven't won a championship in so long. They have, the Cowboys have 5 Super Bowls, and they dominated, of course, in the 90s, the 80s, all that stuff like that. Steelers dominated, of course, as well, like that, the whole time, but Steelers haven't been to the Super Bowl in a long time either. We kind of like the modern day Cowboys. A very historic franchise, but haven't won anything. I usually try to keep it. Keep it positive. Like we still have a chance, but we got a chance. There's no more chances now. I'm done now. I'm just watching. Just like the one year we played against we had the Kenny Pickett year. It was 3-7. I'm just watching this to see what happened now. From now on, I'm just watching to see what happened. So I'm not even predicting anymore. Like I'm not like a game preview will say this is what we should do. If we do it, I'm just watching to see what happens. I have no faith in the team, and I have no hope in the team anymore. And people say, oh, the Arsenal, you usually have all the hope. All the positive. No, I have no positive. You want positivity, don't come here no more. I have no faith or no hope in the team anymore. my next post-game show video is going to be me saying, I'm done. Now, the season's not over, of course. You're 6-6. Now, let me stop, because that's the hope in me still. You see, I got a little hope, I guess. But the season isn't over, of course. You'll be 6-6, playing the Ravens next week. But if you get to the playoffs, it's gonna happen. First round exit again, team rush for 250 yards on you again. You're like, oh no, this not gonna be different. Go back to my videos, every playoff hype video. 4 straight years, I was saying, oh yeah, it'll be different this time. It'll be different this time. It was not different. It was the same time. We're the modern day Cowboys. Now I have become what I'm surrounded by. I'm a Dallas Cowboy fan type style because I'm delusional. I keep thinking that things gonna change. It's not gonna change. It's gonna be the same story every single time. So we're gonna see if they make any changes. We'll see what happens. It's time to go. If somebody get retired, they're not gonna fire Coach Tomlin, but they need to go and look at him and say, Coach, we don't want to fire you, Coach, but it's that time. It's that time. Take old Yoder to the back and say it's that time. You know, it's why you should have had a successor. You should have kept Brian Flores around you. Maybe he could have been the next head coach or somebody. You should have brought in a Kellen Moore type or something. You should have brought somebody in, a successor to have like with you. But they're not gonna fire him. But they should talk to him after the season, like, Coach, we don't want to fire you because of your legacy, what you have done here as a team. But it's that time. It's that time. Hey, we got a seat right here for you. Team president. You make some money, some good money. Team president, you can help the general manager stuff, talent relation type stuff. Come on, we got you right here. You can do some speeches here and there and stuff. We got a seat right here for you. Come on, it's time to hang it up. We just need a spark. We just need a spark. See my Booker T voice, the Arsenal. The Arsenal is tired. Batista just got slapped the hell out. Batista is down. It might be one of the funniest commentator calls ever. This is random. That's Allen for Shakir. He just missed him. That would have been a touchdown too, probably. Nah, but it's time for us to make some moves. And they're not going to fire the coach, but they're going to have to talk to him. We've seen it. They did before. They did Palomalu. Remember Palomalu was older, had the money left, like Palomalu. Just like Big Ben. They were like, this is Big Ben last year. He's like, I want to play. This is Big Ben last year. But I want to play this is your last year. Okay? I don't want a retirement tour. This is a retirement tour. His last year. Big Ben loves you all. No, I don't want a retirement tour. He loves you all, and it's going to be great. We're going to have the retirement tickets going on. But I want to play. No, this is his last year. Yeah, Ben. It's your last year. You got to do my telling like they did Big Ben and Palomalu. They say, you know what? It's your last year. They forced him to retire. It was like, I don't want to leave. You don't want to leave. And we don't want to trade you anywhere. But we don't want you to play here. So, come have a seat. You have like 3 or 4 appearances throughout the season. We'll get you a ring of honor. You get ready for Hall of Fame and stuff as well. And you be team president, be sitting right next to us, you know? And we'll see some things happen. Josh Allen. How did that count? They don't blow the whistle at all. They just let them keep running and moving their legs like that. They never blow the whistle. It's crazy. Most rushing touchdowns by a quarterback. You just blow the whistle right there. They said, nah, we don't keep the whistle. They don't blow the whistle. And Steelers down 23-7. Steelers was up at halftime, 7-3. And all it took was Aaron Rodgers' old ass getting hit. Got a strip sack, and then they scored. And then Mason Rudolph come in, throw a pick. Then they scored. And then now, they score again. The Steelers are in no man's land. My Heat do come here to Dallas on Wednesday. I'm gonna go to the Heat game. You know, I'm just sorry, focus on basketball. I'm gonna still watch football, of course, but I'm gonna focus on basketball. Maybe basketball hope will be better. I just put Will Howard in right now if I was them. You're bringing your own coaching staff, and Tone doesn't like it. You can, they might have to just go ahead and let Tone retire completely. The coaching staff is not. Coaching staff is cool and all. You can change the coach. We changed the offensive coordinator like 3 or 4 times. Same result. Changed the defensive coordinator a few times. Same result. The only thing he haven't changed was the head coach. So he might have to go ahead and come up here and sit with us. You got a seat right here. Come on, sit down, coach. You can be team president of the Steelers, and you can be chilling. We can have you at the. It might make you GM, really. You can probably do a better job than Omar Gunn. But be team president. We have you chilling, of course, and you be out there making moves, and we could do trades and stuff as well. And we'll see how things kind of go. So it might be. I'm like, man. Just pray my Spurs winning without Wemby or Castle. Yeah, Wemby still. Yeah, he's been out for like. He should be returning maybe next week, right? It feels like 3 weeks. He's gonna be out. Yeah, but we'll see. They try to do that. They try to bring in a coach. But I'm like, they might have to go ahead and it's retirements. Their quarterback and our coach might retire. And bad snap on the fumble. It just get worse and worse. It's just crazy. Bro, sub these guys out. Go ahead and put Will Howard in. Just see what you got. Might as well. So you won't retire. You have to make it comfortable for him. Yeah. He always like he'll probably just go down until the very end. But hopefully he have a change of heart. He'll be like, I'm gonna retire after this year. Our quarterback need to retire. Head coach need to retire. It's time for us to step in a new era because this old school style of football it doesn't work. Especially when your defense is sorry. The Rodgers looks old. Offense suck. Yeah. Offense is real bad. Don't use the middle of the field. Look at all that space in the middle of the field though. Like that play, a little takedown through the Darnell. Don't use the middle of the field at all. No middle of the field play. Everything just slow and stagnant and just look bad. I'm like, you see the middle of the field in that play. It's just wide open space in the middle. Like nobody running the route right there. Everybody just running outside corners. Everybody just running corners and out routes and go balls. Just see, look at that play. So I'm gonna go back to work. Good luck, Steelers. Nah, there's no luck that can save us, MDB. I'll talk to you later. There's no luck that can save us. There's no luck. I'm about to play Madden or something. It's the only way I can try to win. Yeah, Jalen Warren. Hurdles over. It's a first down. It's 12 minutes. I can't see us coming back in this game. He said, oh my God, a pass. Yeah. I guess they figured out we can pass the ball on first and second down. But yes, you can pass the ball on first and second. Oh, I thought it was just run, pass. That's the formula. Run, pass. Now, this is like the 80s or 90s. That'll work, of course. But this is the new era. You got to win through offense. Defense can be good, but teams going to win. You got to win through offense. Look at all the great teams that have won championships the past few years. They had a good quarterback. They had a good offense. The Eagles, they had Jalen Hurts, Super Bowl MVP. He had a good offense. The defense is good. The defense got to Mahomes, but what the offense do? They light things up. One point the game was like 42-6 or something. It was like 40-6. Something crazy. They were blowing the Chiefs out. Patrick Mahomes, 3 Super Bowls. They had a quarterback. You don't need to spend money on offense. And this was like 2010 with the highest paid defense. That'd be great. Of course, you'd be going crazy and stuff. But in the new era, you got to spend money on offense. A great quarterback can cover up a lot of things. Edge rushers and all that is cool and all to have. Plus with the quarterback, but quarterback is the most important position. If you don't have that, you're not going to win. You see what happened? They used the middle of the field. See what happens? First down. You need about 15 more of those. We'll be down by 7. Score here would be 14-23. We'll be down by 9. Complete pass. They really just look at themselves in a bad bind, like on their own merit. I'm like, could have been you out in the middle of the field, beginning of the game, and play aggressive. They play so scared. For some reason, I don't know why. Second and 10. I don't know who Rogers looking for. No, I was right there. I guess a miscommunication or something. Rogers upset or something. If you have a turnover in this game, you can't be upset. Oh, you wanted Jonas Smith to cut in. All right, Rogers trying to stat pad. Make his stats look better than him. It's 4th and 2. Gotta go for it. Touchdown, at least make it, or you're still kind of in it a little bit, and you're gonna need a miracle. At least have a chance. They ran it, they did not get it. Should have threw the ball, really. If you're gonna run that, you should have run that with James, either Jalen Warren, or just pass it. Just keep passing the ball. Put the ball in the air. Might as well. And turn it on down. Well, guys, I will see you for post-game show. Post-game show will not be live, actually. But I'll have post-game show waiting for you guys. And I'll have that uploaded. So I'll see you guys then. This is ridiculous. I'm not watching this shit.